Let's start off, first of all, with you, Kate, and the front page of The Mirror. No shame, talking about Sir Philip Green's holiday plans, shall we say, in the midst of what's happening with his Arcadia group.
The group story is so important because I think it shines a light on many challenges. The changing face of retail, how brands that were once pioneers and pivotal to our high streets are seeing huge change and having to see store closures. We know with Arcadia Group, this isn't just down to COVID. This is an organisation that had problems prior to that. But with this organisation, we do have a very character-led organisation with, I will say, absolutely an ego at the helm of it. Underneath that, though, there's 13,000 workers, and within the decades of histories for these brands, there have been some fantastic people working within that organisation. And sometimes we get lost with the sensational stories, the salacious stories about Sir Philip Green, and forget those brilliant people underneath that don't go to work every day trying to think about how they can hit the headlines, but they're trying to go to work to deliver on a promise to customers. And I think it's such a shame that the whole of an organisation will be written off as being mediocre or written off as just being past its time. It's not that. It's that it's not being cared for from the top. That from the very top of the organisation, if retail doesn't realise that this is an era where you have to be absolutely on the pulse with your customers, you have to be authentic and respectful in your communications, then I'm afraid you're losing your way greatly. And hopefully for the loss of Arcadia, there might be a boost in independent businesses where we might see some of those 13,000 people redeployed. But I mean, this isn't about one person taking exotic holidays while the rest of the organisation suffers. This has got to be about celebrating the brilliance in those people and hoping that we can find employment for them and the great work that they did.